in that case, okay, I'm glad that it's.
And I will say, this, David, if you want to take a peek at some of my features, one of them's a little strange and situational. So
all good. I mean, whatever.
Do you want to share it with the class, or do you want to wait to use?
Yeah, I don't mind. I picked ride. Ride.
Y'all are both
right.
I mean, I also
which means like I've been watching. Yeah, which means like if we ever come across some wildy beasts, I'm gonna jump on them.
Well, I now need to make sure you have some wildy beasts to mount, because that's awesome.
That's why I wanted to let you know. Like, of course, I don't expect them all the time, but if I could ride one crazy once, that'd be worth it. Yeah.
I appreciate you telling me, because that's awesome.
Yeah, he would have.
This reminds me of, like, can I see a giant jelly? Oh fuck! What was it?
Giant
octopus.
Oh, yeah.
I really want to see a giant octopus. Okay, so yeah, that's good to know, Waco. Thank you for that. Any other housekeeping before we get started? I can't think of anything.
All I can think of is that really shitty scene in Rise of Skywalker where they're all like riding animals on the wing of the plane.
The 97
we'll recreate that.
Just like that.
No.
Yeah.
No, but I do want to.
That's awesome. Okay. Well, if there's nothing else, then we can go ahead and.
Hey, David, I have one thing for my heritage or my ancestry. Or I don't know. It says heritage on my character sheet, but I'm missing the vital spark Novian heritage, and it gives me the nourishing light action.
Okay, let's make sure. Hold on.
There's a heritages tab, and it's there.
Well, I want to make sure you're looking at the right sheet, I guess, because on your sheet that I'm looking at right now, it has it.
Really?
With that nourishing light action. So I want to make sure.
Yeah, I do not see that anywhere.
Oh boy.
Now
why?
Is there like another tab?
No. Would you mind streaming your screen for me?
Yes.
Why? Why would it not?
Be back. Give me a lip pillow.
So I just realized, because I added this skill feat last time.
And go to your little ID card tab. Yeah. Okay, so it does say it there. Go to your actions.
Oh, it's here.
Okay, perfect. Good. Good.
I can use treat wounds on 2 targets.
Ooh,
that's dope.
That's the big heal.
That's cool.
That's dope as fuck.
The big heal. Oh, also, I forgot. I remember what I wanted to bring up. Since we're playing a sci-fi game, it's somewhat related. Has anyone here seen or read Project Hail Mary?
Yes.
Amaze.
No, it's not available on the server yet.
Both the book and the movie are so good.
No spoilers.
Okay, so
now I know it's good.
Well, yes. Read it, watch it, do whatever you want with it.
I'll do the audiobook.
Audiobook is very good.
Yeah, once I finish Winds of Winter or whatever, I'm gonna go to that.
Yeah, it's a great read, great watch, great listen. Okay, no spoilers though. Okay.
I'm glad that people who enjoyed the book have enjoyed the movie, because that's pretty rare.
Yeah, that's pretty rare.
Yeah, no, it's a great adaptation. Really great adaptation.
Is it like a series, or is it just like a one movie?
No, it's one.
It's the same guy that wrote The Martian, actually.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
And that movie was good too. So.
It was. Let's find some vibey music.
I guess his contracts are pretty good, to where like the adaptation has to be pretty accurate.
Yeah, I think that they, at least for Project Hail Mary, I know they like brought him on to it, like worked pretty closely with him.
As it fucking should, for everything.
Yeah, right? I mean, it's like kind of
Avatar tried doing that, and the writers quit. Last Airbender.
Oh my god.
I do have a question, David.
Yes.
So I'm picking my level 2 skill feats, And I'm just looking for a general ballpark. One of the skills I can take only happens when I'm like piloting something. So I'm just curious, like how often these kind of roles and like how often we're going to be traveling will matter.
Piloting something.
So
It
here,
will
I'll link
matter.
it.
Okay, yeah, go to
Oh,
link
okay.
it. It will matter, but like probably not for 3 or 4 sessions. So that's like
So
why.
unreadable, but you can highlight it.
Yeah.
Because he took away our ship.
It would matter more.
Whether you're a natural ace or a veteran pilot, you can push a vehicle to perform incredible stunts. So like, I think you will use this.
This session.
You will use this. You could
Session.
maybe wait until a later level.
Okay.
Only so that you're not just like you take it, sit on it, and you're just waiting. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Yeah, that's why I asked.
Yeah.
Appreciate
But hold on to it because once y'all get your ship, there will be a lot more.
Oh, incredible stunts! Hell yeah!
Yeah, that's actually pretty cool. Okay, the group of you, if you remember right, we ended last session at Vinny's safe house. The
Uncle
crew's safe house. I'm gonna try really hard while we're playing Starfinder to not call y'all the group for like an adventuring party. The party, you're the crew. So correct me when I mess it up. But the criminals. Y'all had settled in for the night for a well-deserved sleep. It's not the most comfortable rest as Vinny's safe house, even when y'all had been there. Wasn't necessarily adequately sized for the group of you, but you were able to make do, and due to the situation that you had found yourselves in previously, anything is better than a jail cell cot. And it's actually pretty cozy vibes. The safe house is quite dark due to the fact that there are no windows, which is by design, per Vinny's specifications. And due to the environment of the planet Vestal, rain is almost a permanent fixture. So you would be able to hear the tapping raindrops on the roof of the safe house as you fall asleep in kind of a dim environment. However, all of that is ruined by the clinking of pots and pans and other silverware in the small kitchen, which is kind of connected. Imagine this is almost like a small studio apartment. Early in the morning, which interrupts the sound of raindrops falling onto the roof above. And you hear Vinny's voice call out from the kitchen. Okay, cupcakes, time to rise and shine.
Does it startle me? Can I roll for something for that?
I think it would probably startle the group of you. You could roll me like a reflex check to see how badly you jump.
Oh yeah. My bioluminescence triggers whenever I get scared in this situation.
Oh,
So a bunch of bright lights shoot out of my eyes.
And I like to think that this kind of causes like a chain reaction with everyone else who were asleep also, because now lights are flashing, pans are clanking, Vinny's yelling. It's pretty chaotic, all in one big kind of moment as the group of you all kind of shake awake, open your eyes, get groggy. And you would hear the clomping of Vinny in the other room. To remind you, Vinny is a dwarf, which in the Elysium galaxy is kind of like a slang term for a lithoid, a rocky-based organism. So he's a pretty dense, heavy person. As he stomps around in the kitchen, you would even kind of feel the apartment shake very slightly underneath you. He returned back to the little living room with 2 pans, both filled with what appear to be kind of like scrambled eggs, but they have a slightly bluish tint to them as he begins to drop them out on separate plates for the group of you. I don't say Vinny doesn't take care of you, because I do take care of you, you know?
Hey, Vinny, didn't you tell us what was going to happen? Or what happened before we went in there?
And He's still spilling the egg-like food out onto y'all's plates without looking up, and he says, "Yeah, I kind of figured that after that sleep of yours, you wouldn't quite be able to remember everything we went over. Honestly, huge waste of time on my part. I should have sent you straight to bed. So, while you've been sleeping, I've been working on this, okay?"
So good.
And he puts down the pans as y'all begin to eat, and takes out a large glass tablet structure and kind of mounts it like a TV, almost like he's showing y'all like a projector, and directing your attention to the first slide. Okay, some real basics here. Vinny, I implore you. We're very close. You love me. You respect me. You like me. I took you all in, and I pay you good money to do good work. Right? That's right, you don't know. You can't confirm. Okay, well, it's true. All that's true. You like me, you respect me, you think I'm funny.
From
You
what
got-
I've
I laugh.
noticed, Vinny, we
I
don't
chuckle when he
have
says
any
that.
money. You must not pay us too well.
He kind of pauses and he says, we'll get to that in future slides. Okay, so your crew, each of you have specialties on our ship. You weren't too thrilled with the name of our ship last night whenever I brought it up to you, so I'm gonna try again here. We'll see if you like it a little bit better. Anyone remember? And he kind of raises his hand and points amongst all of you.
The guppy or something like that, right?
That's right! 1 point for you, the Space Guppy. That's the ship name. So, she's a real good vessel. We've made some modifications together, but each of you have a real place on the Guppy. You love her. She loves you. Now you've been flying her for some time now. Does anyone remember who your pilot is?
That's got to be me.
Yeah, that's right, Scoops. So Scoops is your pilot, ace pilot, and of course the captain. You know the captain, right?
Yeah, all my eyes look at Chris.
Yeah, it's just like I just look at him too.
Yep, he commands respect. Commands respect.
I sit up a little better.
Yeah, I was like, he does?
I fix my posture.
Next, very important, you got your gunner. You know who your gunner is?
We all look at the guy with the gun.
Yeah, my intuition was Flint.
Okay, well, yeah, that part was obvious, but imagine he didn't have a gun. But you remember, that's good, yeah, of course. And then you of course have the medic. Everyone knows who the medic is. His literal name.
Doc Spline.
Doc Spline. And then you have your computer specialist. Which, process of elimination. And he kind of turns around,
I like computers.
and when he sees kind of behind the group of you, someone begins to snore, and he sees Chase still sleeping on the couch. He says kind of in a lower voice,
Fucking Chase.
"Truthfully, I don't even know what the fuck that guy's doing."
He said it with the XO.
He's the weird one.
Somehow got attached to this whole thing, and one of those situations where he began to learn too much sensitive information, so now I can't let him go, but I really don't know why he showed up, or how, or from where, so he's kind of stuck with us now because we'd have to flash him. But, with my luck, he's the only person that remembers everything, so.
I mean, I do got a rifle.
He's very organized. I will say
Right,
that.
no, it's fine, Yeah, he cooks a lot of food, actually, it makes pretty good coffee, so that's why I've been keeping him around. Anyway, so y'all are crew, okay? And I want to remind you that before the whole incident, y'all were a good crew. One of the damn best. You were becoming well known for those who knew where to look at Elysium. So carry that confidence with you as we move forward, because it's going to be tough. But just know that once upon a time, we garnered a lot of respect, a lot of fear. Remember that part too. We garnered a lot of fear. So, and when he says that, he scans the group of you, seeing how visually unfearsome the group of you are.
Yeah.
He kind of nods.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, you struck fear. Okay, let's keep moving. So, as I was telling you last night, our job, what we do, is Yellow Runners. That's what we call you. Essentially, we are movers. Someone needs something from point A to point B, and we do that. Most of the time, people want this done quietly, undetected, just like a shadow in the night. And that's what we do for 'em. We don't question what they need it for, or who we're bringing it to, who we're taking the job from. All these things don't matter to us. They pay us.
Seems like an
we do it.
alright guy when he was away.
What was that?
Wake
The
up.
hell?
Anyways,
Anyway,
you fucking
Is
weirdos.
that about Chase from like 5 minutes ago?
he's gonna respond to you in 5 minutes.
Vinny just continues on. That's a very important part of the job because truthfully, that's kind of what we're paid for. Is that secrecy. We're willing to get our hands dirty for the people that aren't willing, and we make handsome money doing it. Is that clear for all of you?
So what were we doing on this planet for this job?
Well, that's the real rub of it all. So, a couple weeks ago, I was reached out to by an individual that goes by the name of Callus Kale. The point of communication was pretty suspicious, but in our line of work, that's not necessarily uncommon. He offered a job to us, and this job was pretty extensive, high effort, I would label it as. But on the flip side, the commission that he was going to provide us, it would be the biggest job we've ever done. It would be a monumental job for that amount of money. So, the group of us discussed, we weighed the options, if it was worth it, because Callus communicated some pretty strict guidelines for us. And the work itself was quite a bit. But we decided together as a crew that it was something that we wanted to pursue. So, we accepted Callus's job. And he turns on the glass screen, which immediately flashes to a high-resolution image.
What's high res in this universe?
Perfect.
120,000.
Surprisingly, 720.
Whoa, it's so crisp.
If you look at it on a smaller TV, it looks better.
Yeah, I have to like stand right in front of the hologram. Like, whoa.
Top of the line. Got it bestest by. So, what he detailed for us is as follows. He requested that we travel to 5 different systems, gather 5 different items, artifact, whatever you would call them, and then to bring them all together in the same dump at a drop-off location where we would meet up with them. I'm guessing. Unfortunately, also, Callus made it very clear that we had a very strict deadline for all of this. And if this deadline were to be missed, he would ensure dire consequences for taking the job in the first place. Now, of course, you don't remember, but we agreed to this. Because, I mean, you can do it. You're the crew. Now, that first job brought us here to Vestal, this godforsaken wet drip of a planet. And then, of course, now all hell's broken loose. But as you can see, he kind of points to the slide. There's quite a bit that we need to gather. It's going to be taking us to quite a few different systems. 6 in total. You got to remember that. That last one, that's part of it. We're not finished when we get the fifth item. We got to bring it all to Terminus. I've never been to it. But as you can see, it looks pretty spooky, don't you think?
Oh, yeah, ominous.
I don't like
For
it.
sure.
So we got.
Vinny, please tell me. Did we get the apiary sample?
He lets out a pretty genuine sigh. We got here about 10 days ago. And I have 2 points of contact on this planet. I shared them with y'all. And per usual, you pursued the first one. And that's why I didn't hear from you again.
You saying we was set up?
You can see him clench one of his rocky fists. I think that's exactly what the fuck is going on. I think the group of yous was sold out. I don't think we're alone on this contract. I think Callus Kale contracted out multiple crews to finish this job. Which of course complicates the whole fucking thing.
Bastards.
So, no. I have no reason to believe that you have the apiary sample. Which is the whole reason that we're here. So, let's maybe walk through these together. 5 different items. Some more difficult than the others. We have an apiary sample from the AgriCorp here on Vestal. Then, we'll need to go to Sura. It's in the Malone system. From there, we've been required to retrieve what's called a biometric key. I don't know what the fuck that is, but we'll have to find it. And all that Callus told us, he has the last seen location for each of these, okay? So that's where I'm getting this information from. It's not like I figured this out. The medbank facility from Sura. Next, we'll have to be traveling into the Pillar of Man, which, fuck me. Once we're there, in the Packed World's Grand Library, there's a specific journal that he wants. Some kind of scientific journal. So, something tells me it's not going to be as easy as just walking into the library and checking out a book. But, I guess we'll see. Next, we'll need to go to the year system. Now, you might notice something a little special about this one compared to the others. That's a gas giant. So it's not like we're going to be landing down. He wants an atmospheric sample in the upper atmosphere. So I guess we scoop up some gas or something. I don't know. And then the one that I really don't know about is the last one here on Xeno, in the Gauge system. He's requesting from us a synthetic brain located at the synth altar. He kind of raises his hand and pokes between the group of you. Anyone? Does anyone know what the fuck that is?
I thought those were outlawed.
Well, you and me both. And then, whenever we pluck up all these little goodies together, and we have our bag of goodies, then we'll head off to the Terminus system.
I know we're paid not to ask, but these just seem like a hodgepodge of items. What could these do?
He kind of shakes his head. Yeah, I agree with you. Naturally, I'm a very curious and inquisitive person, so I like to try to connect the dots on what we're doing. But when it comes to these, one, it's confusing to me why anyone would need all of these random things, and then two, why it's being dealt with so quickly and so sensitively. But I guess that's not our problem.
Well, it sounds like we have a long journey ahead of us. So, where do we get to the ship?
So, actually, excellent question, Doc. That's a great one. Everyone, take notes. This was the original plan. He kind of gestures to all these planets. Original plan, you see. There's a little kink now in between Vestal and Sura. Because somewhere between there, we're going to have to get the guppy back. We have to save the guppy. Well, something tells me it was confiscated from the group of yous. There's also another complication. This one's mostly for Scoops. The rest of you could just kind of sit back. Generally, when a ship is trying to leave planet orbit, you have to register with the spaceport, they monitor you, they give you the clearance to go by, all of that kind of bullshittery to get you off the planet, out of orbit, and off to a lane. But if your ship has been confiscated, like I believe it has, and the group of you are technically criminals who should be in jail, which you are, and by breaking out of jail, you have put yourselves now on high visibility and high risk. I'm sure you can see where this is going. There's no way that the Guppy is going to be securing a clearance for exiting out the spaceport. So, our brave, skilled pilot, we're going to have to manually exit Vestal.
What does that mean?
That's the other problem. You don't fucking remember how to fly a plane. And he kind of
Nah,
points
but I
all
can
you.
feel it. I can feel it in my bones. I can do it.
Feel it.
None of you know how to do your jobs. So, in the midst of all of this, and he kind of raises his hands real tall, which is maybe only like 5.5 feet tall. In the midst of all of this, I gotta teach the group of yous how to be a crew. I gotta teach you how to fly, you how to man a gun, gotta teach you how to lead a crew. Doc, I think you actually might remember your medic stuff pretty well. I didn't really teach you none of that. And you... I didn't teach you much computers either. But you gotta learn the computers on the ship, and that we don't have right now, so... It's gonna be, Oh! And I almost forgot. We have 44 days.
44 days?
44 days!
44!
Yesterday we had 45 days. Well, guess what, motherfuckers? Today we have 44 days.
And why didn't we start sooner? One of my big eye slit is half closed when I say that.
Well, Doctor. We lost about, he holds up like an imaginary watch on his wrist, 9 days to y'all being in jail. So, not ideal. And admittedly, Callus did not present us with a whole lot of time. It was going to be a rushed job regardless, but we had factored that in. What we did not factor in was what I would now refer to as the hodgepodge incident, which was this. So, it's still possible, don't get me wrong, but we're going to have to skirt the law a little bit more than we're used to. For example, manually exiting Vestal. I don't think we can use hyperspace lanes anymore. Oh my god, you don't know what hyperspace lanes. He kind of turns around to not face y'all, but you can very clearly hear him whisper, "We are so fucked."
And as he's doing that, I say out loud to the rest of the group, I feel like escaping out of jail after 9 days is pretty damn good. I don't know about you guys.
Pretty much
He
as quick
turns
as
around
quick.
and wags a finger at you.
We were in high security too.
Yeah,
level
that's pretty
4.
badass. I'm
Yeah, it is pretty badass.
Yeah, Drex couldn't
But-
even make it.
Look, I'm not trying to toss around blame to the group of yous. It just simply is what it is. But if we don't finish this job in time, this mysterious Kale person is going to exact retribution. I don't really know what that means, to be perfectly honest with you. I don't know if we're just going to get fined or he's going to leave a bad review or something. I don't really know. I don't really know who he is or where he's from.
What do you know about the other crews out there sabotaging us? How many are there?
He goes to the next slide, which you notice is empty. So, I've been trying to confirm my suspicions these past couple of days as you've gone missing. It's been a tough job investigating. He kind of looks up and away from y'all, a little dramatically. Been all on my own. Just trying to find a lead.
for 9 days.
I've been able to narrow it down. I think that it was one of the contacts that we went to. I think they might have made a deal with someone else, and so their part of the deal was getting the group of you in prison, paving the way for the other group. It's clever.
Find out who they are and pulverize them! No one betrays
See?
the guppy.
Yeah.
I like that spirit. So, okay, yes, I like it, but we also cannot afford for the group of yous to get caught again. So, do it anonymously.
The contacts. That's Vinny.
Yes, yes. Okay, so here's the dealio. The apiary sample. Let's focus on this because we're on Vestal. We are on the most miserable, worst, godforsaken planet I have ever had the displeasure of visiting. But we're here. So.
As he says that, I'm looking longingly at the door, hearing the rain, wanting to get out there.
So.
For there's no windows.
Just at the roof. Callus had required from here an apiary sample. I can hazard a guess as to what that is. This planet, Vestal, think of it as a kind of a breadbasket for this side of the galaxy. The conditions are perfect for growing food, which is always rains. It's fucking miserable. So, naturally, this planet has kind of come to be ran by an organization that calls themselves AgriCorp. It's kind of in the name, AgriCorp. And they run the massive, I'm sure you've seen it outside on the way here, the Agri building. It's the steepled farms that go all the way up. So I think what we're going to have to do here is the group of yous is going to have to somehow infiltrate the AgriCorp building, get deep enough to where you can get to the actual biometric samples, find whatever apiary is there, because I'm guessing that in some way these crops are fertilized by AgriCorp patent hives, bees. It's a bee house. A bee house! It's a bee house. Bee house, apiary, bee house. So, we need some of that. We need some of that sweet, sweet honeycomb. And maybe some bees if you can handle it.
Oh.
But, as I'm sure the group of you just put together, AgriCorp isn't quite so keen on visitors. So, This is going to have to be an infiltration mission.
So Weeze needs to get the beehives or the bees themselves?
Maybe a little bit of both. Maybe a little bit of both.
I raised my hand.
Grab some beeswax. Yes, you, the fluffy one.
I thought it was your nephew.
Nephew. What do you want? What do you want?
What are bees?
Oh my good God. Okay.
I had a cousin who was a bee back at the lab.
No, you did not. You did not have. Well, maybe I don't fucking know. Okay, imagine with me. Yeah, actually, nope. And he goes back to the previous slide. Okay, you ready? So everyone watching. Everyone watching. Here we go.
How bad am I flashed? What do I remember? What I don't remember?
Whatever you want. Here we go. Look at this. Imagine this little thing.
It's huge.
Well, imagine it little. It's about the size of my fist. No,
that's
well,
huge.
half the size of my fist.
It's 2 planets.
And it defies land. It flies through the air.
Like a spaceship.
And kind of like, yes, but it's a little organism thing like this. You see it? And whenever it flies, it buzzes. It makes a telltale buzz sound. The sound of its little wings flapping their little hearts out.
I didn't take any notes earlier in his speech, but I am now taking notes.
Good. Yeah, perfect. Take notes of the fucking bumblebee. So these
That is what he's doing.
These little critters, they help the plants grow. So AgriCorp has a vested interest in breeding their own population, their own stock of bees to pollinate their plants to get them to make food. Now, Kale seems to have some interest in the AgriCorp bee structure instead of just going out into some forest and plucking one for himself. So I don't fucking know. So we're getting some of their bees, and he points to you, Scoops, and some beehive, some honeycomb. Just get all of it. Get the fuck all of it. Just get all of it, okay? Okay. So that's what we're doing here. That's what we're trying to do. We're gonna need to find a way for the group of yous to get inside. So the contacts that we had been discussing earlier, Flint, Mr. Hardy, Flint Hardy. My 2 contacts. So I have 2, okay? I'll share them with you right now. First, Petrus Dorvis. He's about my age, so he works at a shipping company out of the port. He works with AgriCorp. They're one of his customers because he imports mulch. I cannot imagine a sadder life, but that's what he does. He's been doing it for a long time. Okay, he's an old buddy of mine. We go pretty far back. So
he the one that sold us out?
No, Petrus would never. No, we don't kill Petrus. Well, unless you think he did. No, he didn't. You haven't talked to him. I didn't give you his contact before. Come the fuck down. The other one. He squints his eyes. The other one. This is the contact that I gave y'all before. Millicent O'Gander. Now, I'll level with you boys. I don't really know what she fucking is. A financier, I believe, is her title, but who even knows what that means? But what I do know is that she has deep connections, not only in AgriCorp, but in Vestal politics. She's got her grimy little hands all over the place. And he kind of pantomimes like grabbing things. Just in every single little cookie jar, you know? She's just all up in there. So, that was who I'd originally sent y'all to because Millicent owes me a favor. You see, back maybe a decade or so ago, I did her a real solid. So I thought that she was going to repatriate that favor I did her with doing us a favor, because that's normally how these these things work, but she didn't do it, obviously. In fact, she did the exact opposite. She did an anti-favor by getting you locked up in jail.
What favor did he do for her?
That's not.
I mean, it might be relevant as to why she betrayed us.
Yeah, he doesn't speak for a couple moments. No, I'm sure it doesn't happen.
So this bee creature is large enough to hold the whole planet year M? Like a basketball?
No! Forget! This is not... You're still focused on the...
Where
it does
is
really
this
look like it's
Millicent?
holding. So, now, let's just... He kind of raises his hands. Let's be very careful with Millicent, okay? Because clearly, she's already shown herself to not like us. And she'll be quite shocked to see the group of you is out of jail. So...
But she'll never see it coming.
She won't, but also, if she's murdered, then a lot of people will see that coming, you know? So...
This is also assuming that she's the one that betrayed us.
That's also true, we don't know. I mean...
Yeah.
I kind of know. I feel like I kind of know, but I don't know. So those are my 2 points of contact. I think what we need to do... I'm not going to tell you how to do your job, you know? This is you. You can do this however you want. I have 2 contacts that might be able to help provide you with some information on gaining access to AgriCorp. AgriCorp employs, obviously, a huge bunch of the people he invests in. So, I mean, there are definitely other avenues that you could take, should you want to, if you don't want to go after safe contact, risky contact.
Oh, we're going after him.
Oh, good. Good.
Well, perhaps the order in which we go after him might matter. Might be good to talk to the safe one first before we stir things up.
Safe one might be the risky one.
Well, we never talked to the safe one, did we, Vinny?
No, I hadn't given you his information, so there's no way you could have.
I still think we should approach both with caution, both situations.
True, Splarn. Very true.
Yeah, I think the group of you need to remember that technically the group of you is in jail right now. So if anything requires any kind of biometrics for you to gain access, you can't use your own, you know? You'll need someone else's bios to gain access.
I'll leave that to Swan.
Vinny looks at you, Splarn.
Wait, what? He wants me to create fake biometrics for everybody?
No, I'm just saying, bear it in mind that
Oh, yeah.
that your bios are compromised right now. So just be aware.
My name going forward when we're in public is now Dr. Blue Glarn.
Oh my god.
That's gonna be hard to remember.
What the fuck you mean that's gonna be hard to remember? It's just... He kind of cradles his head in his hands. Okay, while y'all are out and about...
Hey, we're all named the same way, okay? So it sounds like another one that would exist.
I'm going to try to do some recon work on the guppy. Quite frankly, I'm very concerned. I'm very concerned about the state of the guppy. So I'm gonna do some work towards that. Yes.
Did it get impounded?
Almost certainly.
Oh no.
Oh.
Communication devices. Since we're in the future and we don't need sending stones, how do we talk to each other?
Well, actually, funny point about that. We use a magical stone system. And you
have to say their name first before you can talk to them.
Yeah, it's actually quite antiquated. No, it's quite easy. So, yes, communication devices. And he kind of rummages through a pack next to him. Okay, so here's the deal with these. inside of buildings, it should be fine, but be careful using them outside, where other networks can access them. Pretty easy to be overheard using these. They're just radio waves, so just maybe develop a code language to use.
Oh yeah.
Or something. I don't know.
Add inventing a code language to our list is what you're saying.
It's part of the
Look,
job.
it's
part of the job.
just like,
man.
you had one before, so real fucking
Yeah.
bummer you don't remember it.
Should come natural is what you're saying, Vinny. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Just improv.
have an
I don't
idea.
know.
Let's call it Thieves' Can't.
Perfect. That's exactly what I'm talking about. So just know that if you speak outside where your radio waves can be picked up on, if it's not secure, you're probably being listened to. Okay? And he kind of leans in a little bit and he says, that's actually another thing we kind of need to talk about is the Pact Worlds. We're in the Pact Worlds right now. Just don't trust everything, okay? I know they claim to be these harbingers of justice and order, but you know, just He kind of shrugs when he makes that noise.
Okay, are they like here on this planet, or you just mean as this whole mission goes on?
Just as this whole mission goes on, some of these locations, like whenever we go to Tyr in the Concordia system, I mean that's Pact World's heartland. But we'll get there when we get there.
That was the whole fuck Vinny thing you were talking
Well,
about.
then let us go
Exactly.
find this contact.
Okay.
Talk with them.
Okay. Yeah. I'm just sorry. And he kind of, you notice for a moment that he gets a little emotional, I guess, or serious. I just don't want y'all to get caught again.
You and me both, Vinny.
Yeah. So be careful, okay?
I reach one of my tentacles out towards him and say, "You say you pay us well. Well, we need money."
That's right. And you can tell whenever you reach your tentacle out that he kind of thinks it's going to be a hug, so he kind of leans in for it. And then you say that, and he immediately kind of stiffens out. Oh, right. Yeah, that's how this all began. So, let me see. We have some leftover credits, but unfortunately, the group of you's left with most of them the first time around. So that's a bit of a bummer. And he goes out into the other room for a moment. I'll give y'all a chance to talk amongst yourselves for a moment while he looks for some money to give y'all.
Hey, do you guys think it's suspicious that Vinny started us with this sketchy contact and not the one he says he's been friends with for years?
I don't know. He acted like it was that one's got more pull higher up, more contacts. Maybe, I don't know. Additional contacts, you know.
Yeah, maybe.
I am suspicious of Vinny because he claimed that that we think he is funny, and yet we have not once laughed at anything he said.
I think he's used to Chase being around to laugh at that.
And you can hear him shuffle back in. Okay, I was able to scrounge something together. Here's 1,000 credits, okay? This will get you pretty far, so just be a little... Hold your money close to your chest, you know? Let's not go big spending or anything, but this is most of what we have left. So if you come back and say, I need more money, then, well, you're shit out of luck, so...
Okay.
He kind of looks between all y'all. Chase would have laughed at that.
Okay.
So, what's your friend's name? Your old pal.
Right. Let me, That's Petrus Dorvis. And he writes down his address for y'all. Remember, he works a shipping company. Passionate about mulch.
Mulching, yeah, mulch.
Yep.
You don't want to come with us? He's your old pal, you say.
And
When's the last time you seen him?
he kind of raises his eyebrows. Oh, clearly you don't remember how this works. No, I usually just stay here and let y'all do the work.
But you are gonna figure out the
But I'm gonna figure out where the guppy went, of course. But I gotta do that here. So.
Because when things get going, we're gonna need that ship probably sooner than later. I don't think we're, especially if we're successful in breaking in a giant fucking corporation.
When you're
I'd like to log some practice hours on it, you know.
Yeah, I think that's why it's paramount that y'all do this as undetected as possible, because of all those reasons you just stated. We're gonna need the guppy, and I'll draft up some lesson plans while the group of y'all's is out, because we're gonna need. I mean, it's gonna be real. You're not getting flight hours.
What?
Yeah, no. You're not.
What are you,
getting
nuts?
captain hours. You're not getting gunner hours. I mean, fuck. You think they're just gonna let us scoot around in the sky above Vestal?
I mean, I figured the cloud cover would, protect us a little bit from the radar.
No, your maiden voyage will be the voyage. I can try and rig up some practice here, like in a little simulator booth or something. But
oh yeah, you got any of that VR simulation?
You got any student driver stickers we can slap on the guppy?
yeah, no, it's when we gotta go, we gotta go. And
I'd say put most of your lessons in Scoops' bucket. I think I'll be fine pointing a gun and shooting it.
And he kind of his face gets a little more serious and goes, well, it's not just gonna be Scoops. And he kind of turns his face to look towards you, Chris.
Yes?
You gotta go to Management 101 classes.
I mean, once the guppy's off the land, it's all you.
You're our land guppy, Captain.
I straighten my back even more to where I'm like arching almost uncomfortably.
And you're still like 3 foot tall.
Yeah. I'm actually getting shorter because of my arch. I'm now losing height.
you overextended too much.
Yeah.
Nah, Cap will be fine. He got that Fleet Academy experience.
Damn,
right?
I got PTSD from my parent, my father.
Flashback.
Yeah.
Sudden rush of memory. But let's not focus on these. I mean, one step at a time, boys. First, we gotta get the sample. Then we'll worry about the ship.
Yes, father.
Shut the fuck up. I'm different now. I don't like my father now.
Yes,
Totally
Felix,
different
let's hang
character.
out. I'm lonely too. Surprised you didn't pick a cat, a feline species. All right. Well, so okay, so we're not going to AgriCorp first, right? We're not going to the apiary first. We're going to go talk to this contact.
I think so, right? More information.
Loves mulch.
Yeah.
And we'll say that for this section now that Vinny has to go out for a bit. So he's going to leave y'all alone to discuss how you want to proceed with your thought, all that kind of stuff. So you can have some crew talk without Vinny there.
Well, for one, I think we need to use our credits to buy us all disguises, like at least like a big robe or something to kind of cover us, look different.
Yeah, we need fake credentials.
Yeah, where can we get fake credentials?
Maybe Vinny knows a guy.
Yeah, surely there's an underground here. They're everywhere,
does
right?
Vinny have a computer that's accessible in this room?
Sure, why not? Yeah, we'll say there's a terminal.
I'm going to whatever the version of Google is in this world. But because I know computers fairly well, I'm using a VPN and I'm searching for counterfeit biometrics.
You find.
I'm gonna help him. I'm gonna help Dr. Smorn. I don't think he needs help though.
Pull up.
Double
Ray, he's like, hey, I have a NordVPN login.
Yeah, he's like, let me use my membership to log in.
You find a bunch of kind of suspicious looking links that you aren't really sure go to the right place.
What's Uncle Vinny doing here? What's he looking at?
And then I walk up to him like, nah, you gotta put this universe's version of Reddit at the end of it.
Oh, yeah. Vet it. Got it. Alright.
And you can see where there's quite a few people asking about it, but all of the answers have been deleted, and all you see are the responses saying, "Thank you so much, this fixed it."
Damn it.
No.
Now we just gotta use the Wayback Machine.
All of these have been archived. I can't even ask a new question.
Maybe we just go to town and seize who's we can seize.
Yeah, let's go to some seedy parts of town, some seedy clubs or something, and see if maybe we can meet some.
Okay, well, so disguises first, and then that, or straight to the mulch guy. He could maybe know. He's been working here for a long time.
Or David, I guess out of game, could those of us with computer skills try to make some kind of check to forge us fake credentials? Would that be an avenue?
I think it could be an avenue, but you would need more information on what kind, on the actual access point, so that you knew what to hack for.
Alright.
Yeah, I'm not sure we're gonna get bioscanned everywhere we go, right? I mean,
nah, but if we wanted to AgriCorp,
yeah, so that's something we can lead up to it. Yeah, we can get it figured out. Fucking Monsanto.
But it's nuts how they got that stuff locked down.
That's funny. Okay, so the group of you begin to head out into Vestal. Like I described before, it's a mega city, and pretty much everywhere you go, you can see the Corp Terrace that kind of rises above everything else in the city. It really is quite beautiful the way that it's structured. It's lush green on the inside. You can kind of see within its terraces, and it has kind of cascading waterfalls that run over the sides of it by design, that collect the rainwater and then water the plants within the terrace from those cascading waterfalls. So it really is quite a sight of engineering to behold. And as y'all step out into the city, you would hear the hustle and bustle of any major metropolis, as well as the dark clouds overhead and the rain kind of lightly sprinkling. The rain here in Vestal is kind of like the rain in the Pacific Northwest, and that it never rains really hard. It just always rains lightly. So it's just kind of mildly inconvenient. But the city of Vestal has mostly accommodated for this, as most of the city is built in a way where you're covered at most times, so that you don't have to really worry about an umbrella or anything like that, and you can stay quite dry as long as you walk under the correct pathways and building terraces.
Yeah.
And like, what kind of district are we in at the moment?
It's a little difficult to tell. It would seem as though like you're in some kind of like more warehouse docks district. You're up near by the waterfront, and the group of you would have the address of the contact that Vinny referenced you to. It wouldn't take long to find a map directory. In the future, we have maps all over the place so that you can quickly find your way in the city, and they'll GPS you, kind of like a phone that navigates to your tablet. So you would be able to see that Vinny's contact location address is probably like a 10 to 15 minute walk from where you're currently located. So it's not bad at all.
And using that same directory or map, can we see if there's any like clothing shops around or thrift stores?
Yeah, let's say so. It would be a little out of the way. You know, it's not like a direct path, but you don't have to go too far out of the way to be able to find a garment shop.
And where's the prison relative to us?
The prison is like 20 minutes the other direction.
Okay.
Yeah, I want to find a moisture-wicking robe.
There's a wet robe.
Wet robe that can cover
I'm gonna step
all
away
the-
for.
Yeah, I want a moisture wicking sheet or tarp or something.
Yeah, we won't spend much time on y'all's disguises, but y'all are able to shop for and buy with no biometrics needed. Vesperite clothing. Due to the environment here, all of their clothing is designed in a way to be heavily waterproof. So that if you step out into the water, it doesn't matter too badly. It's all fashioned kind of like ponchos, like it's big, leafy clothing, so that it covers a large surface area and is easy to take on and off and easy to dry afterwards. So when the group of y'all leave the clothing store, you're outfitted like Vesperites, and you have long poncho-like draping clothing that easily repels the rainwater and allows you to move kind of freely underneath it. It's quite comfy.
The robe
And how
helps
much
me
of our
retain
1,000
my own moisture.
How much did that cost us of our 1,000 credits?
We'll say it's 50 each, so there's 5
Oh
of you,
my
so
God.
250 credits.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I would say non-denominational future credits would probably be like you have to spend a lot for things. You know?
Depends on the system.
Yeah.
And are these
so, yeah,
credits
Sean?
transferable to other planets, or are these like Vestal credits?
These are Pact World credits.
Oh, nice.
So as long as you're in the Pact Worlds,
So we have non-denominational space credits.
essentially yes.
Sweet.
You have Pact Worlds credits.
All right,
And
you
so-
guys ready to go to contact?
For sure.
Great.
Yeah, from
The-
there we just, I guess, head there.
Yeah, the group of you continue walking. It's not too far of a walk to get to the final contact's location. And you would see that it leads you to a large warehouse. You can hear kind of like the sound of work ongoing inside. The sound of machinery firing, of yells being called out. But the actual door leads you to a small, like kind of like imagine like at the car shop when you go in and there's just like that tiny little office entrance, like the lobby, and then there's the entire workspace behind it. That's kind of like what y'all are in. And you can see sitting behind the reception desk is a human. The Vesper system is a human-controlled system, so mostly y'all have encountered humans so far, boringly. And so he kind of pulls his hair out from his head, or from his face, and looks up and says, "Hi, how can I help you?"
I nudged the captain forward.
Hi, hello.
Hey. Can I help? you're looking for mulch? How can I help you?
Oh, you love mulch.
Well, I don't know that I love it, but that's what we sell. So, you're looking for mulch in bulk. Came to the right place. Are you trying to
What
buy
kind of mulch
some?
you got?
Oh, we got all kinds of mulch. What kind of mulch you looking for?
I looked back at the
Premium.
group
Something
and I
that
asked, I
helps
was like,
retain moisture for the plants.
Oh. Well, you definitely came to the right place. And he pulls out a binder and begins flipping through the pages. We got all
Prefer
kinds
to
of
also
mulch.
keep out the insects.
Well, of course, yeah. Makes sense. Can I ask what kind of system you're running?
I look around at the party like, what are we doing here? And I'm like, actually, I'm sorry to waste your time. We're here to see your boss.
He closes the binder. Oh, well, I didn't realize you wanted to talk to Mr. Dorvis. Do you have an appointment with him?
We're here from one of his old pals, Vinny. And I want to see his reaction to that.
Yeah, you don't see him react, but I don't know that you'd be necessarily surprised. You know, like this guy might not know him, but he stands up and he says, "Well, let me go see if he's busy right now, and if he's not, I'll send him up to the front for you."
Okay, and tell him he's a real old friend, Vinny of his.
Vinny, old friend, wants to talk. Yeah, and which one are you with, Vinny?
He's not. He's busy, but he sent us, to send some regards.
And he kind of slowly nods his head and then walks out the door.
I was going to try to tell him that we needed a big order, and maybe we try to get us to talk to his boss anyways. That's what I was going for. In a more natural way than we want to talk to your boss.
Is that binder still out on the
It
desk?
is.
I want to look through it because I'm kind of interested in mulch
I
now.
want to look through it too.
Yeah, I think the group of you would see that it's actually quite robust. They really do offer a lot of different kinds of mulch. More than you probably were aware that existed.
I want to basically I want to skim it to where I at least have some talking points to when we talk to the boss.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Chat.
I would like for anyone that's proficient in perception to roll me a check.
Where's perception?
It's on the left side.
Oh, how do we know if we're
Oh, I guess, yeah, you can't really be. Okay, everyone just roll me a perception check.
I got a +6. It gotta be. Alright, never
Why
mind.
can't I roll it?
Yeah, why can't I roll it? How do you roll it?
I'm clicking my plus, but it's not doing anything. Oh, go up above that.
Yeah, you don't click plus, you click the dice.
Oh, what the fuck? Let me talk to whoever created this.
Almost there.
Okay. Nice roll, some of you. Scoops,
okay,
Flint, Kriz, and Splarn. The group of you would kind of exchange a nervous glance because you would hear heavy footsteps behind the door and the rumble of a deep voice. And Flint, you and Kriz would notice that there are a lot of footsteps. Like maybe there's a lot of people with him. Maybe he's suspicious.
Shit.
I guess prepare yourselves, guys. This is a lot of news. What are we doing here, Vinny?
Or should we
And
leave?
the door flies open,
Fuck.
and you see the source of the noise on the other side. Walking through the door, I posted a picture of him on the Discord, is an Easelgoon. You can see that he's wearing pretty heavy, leather clothing that is all marked up in dirt and grease and whatnot. And the large sound that you heard coming from all of the different footsteps are his 4 feet walking through. They have an almost centaur-like build, but the front 2 limbs that reach the ground are actually large gorilla-like fists. that slam against the ground as he walks forward, leaving him open another 2 set of hands coming off of his torso. His skin is kind of a mottled green with large hammerhead-like eyes that protrude out to either side. And you can see that his mouth is 2 large, almost mandibles. You can hear through your universal translator that whenever he speaks, it's in low grumbles that is created by the 2 flaps of his mouth vibrating together, almost like an insect rubbing its legs to create a sound. And that's quickly translated for you through your devices. Hello.
Hi.
You are not here for mulch.
Not specifically.
You hear friend Vinny talk with me?
Vinny, me, you, friend.
Vinny, me old friend. Vinny, you new friend.
I think.
We Vinny nephew.
Medium.
See no Vinny. See you.
Me, you, us, new friend.
Maybe new friend. Vinny no here. Vinny location.
Not too sure. He's around.
Vinny send you here. Why?
To talk. And I
Talk
wanna
what?
I want to do I'm trying to figure out how to pin it or use it. But it's the my group impressions.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to
Roll dice.
just roll a die. How do I
Alright,
pin this?
Society check. Do I feel like not a sense of dread, but like do I feel like it's tense or anything, or is he just like talking to us?
Yeah, I think that this is a good use of a society check because clearly, even through your universal translators, you can tell that these translators, with y'all's recent memory loss, this would be the first time of translating directly with someone that does not speak your language. And so you would quickly begin to realize that these translators work not necessarily with syntax. You still have to do some comprehension. And so that can make reading the room and the conversation somewhat difficult. But through this society check, you can tell that even though it sounds as though this individual is speaking kind of directly and almost confrontationally, it's an air of curiosity, not of threateningness.
Okay.
I don't know why, but I'm struggling to roll a die.
/R space 1d20.
You just type D20?
Oh.
That's what you get when you laugh at me.
And you can see that the individual does not blink his eyes together. His right eye blinks and then his left eye. You wish talk why? You mulch by?
Not this time. I do love mulch, and then I want to mention a couple of key points that I
Go into a recall knowledge action.
Recall knowledge.
It's under your action bar, your action list. Sorry.
My hand tab, I believe, right? Or no? Is it? No.
No. Look under actions. You have recall knowledge.
Actions. That's right. Actions. Recall knowledge. I'm gonna click on that. Okay. Nope.
And I'll let you roll a. I'll have it be a crafting check.
Crafting check. Crafting. I clicked on the crafting tab, but there's nothing there.
No, go under the hand tab. Okay, you recall the knowledge correctly. So you are able to cite a few different mulch types, and when you would use one of them, and you can see that he kind of pushes his two gorilla fists deep against the floor, which you interpret as positive body language for some reason.
Yeah, I want to since I have 2 sets of arms, I want to use my lower ones to like go down to the floor as well to kind of like match his like positive reinforcement of what I've said.
You tramp like Isolgoon.
I didn't hear. What was that?
You tramp like Isolgoon.
I like to match positive reinforcements with others.
He looks around the room and he says,
You come. You come.
and he gestures to all of you as he begins to walk out the back door, holding it open for the group of you.
As I'm walking away after he turns around, I shoot 2 tentacles out and I stamp the floor with my tentacles, like mimicking that movement, but it doesn't have any weight behind it because they're just blobs.
Your translator isn't able to do anything, but you hear a really deep hum that you feel in your chest coming from him sliding his 2 slimy mandibles together, which you interpret maybe as laughter of some sort.
Hell yeah.
And he leads you down into the warehouse itself, where you can see massive piles of mulch being organized in work. You can see that most of the workers in this factory are the same ancestry as him, and you would be able to quickly see why. With their front 2 gorilla arms, they're able to easily pick up huge amounts of mulch due to their strength, and then they use their upper 2 arms to be able to package it, store it, bag it, all of that kind of stuff. Their strength is quite on display, and they're also able to easily walk over the loose earth due to not having typical like feet. It's kind of built for dirt. But he leads you into a large office where he doesn't take a seat because, as you can see from his build, chairs don't quite work for him. But instead he has a large like mat that he lays down on like a horse might.
So, Vinny send you me for a topic. Which? Be
Agricorp.
truthful. Agricorp. You wish work Agricorp?
I
Wish
think
bees.
He cocks his head.
Bees. Bees, 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 bees.
You can see him repeat the same intonation, and you would interpret this as him thinking.
Bees, 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 bees. Little bugs. Yes?
Insects.
I'm thinking of how huge I thought they were because of the drawing.
Me too. Why?
You wish little bugs?
Specifically, Agricorp little bugs.
Purpose why?
Vinny job.
You hear him intake a huge amount of air, and then expel it in an extremely deep sigh.
Oh. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, Vinny job. You do Vinny job. Now. Yes?
Yes.
Oh, 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 oh. Yes. Makes sense now. Vinny always weird job has.
You know
Vinny
Vinny.
sometimes weird job help me. Sometimes me help weird Vinny job.
And he does the same laughing sound that reverberates in all of y'all's chests.
Yeah. What can you tell us about your old pal Vinny?
Old friend. Good friend. Mysterious friend.
And he's a good guy?
Guy very good. Heart is mulch.
That's good, right?
I
Think
because I
so?
do internal buzzing, like vibrate. I do that in laughter when he says that.
And you can see him kind of slap his little mandibles together in laughter.
Okay, good.
You, Vinny, like?
He's family.
We're his nephews.
When you say this, he takes in another deep breath.
Family is Vinny. He die for family. He is man good. But he is man weird.
I actually laughed on that one.
And you can see him begin to, with his two human arms, begin to pull out something from a small cabinet. It appears to be like a device of some sort that he puts in the middle of the group of you, and then you can see him begin to attach a bunch of hoses to it. And then on the top of the device, he puts what appears to be, to the group of you, a small pile of manure. And then the device fires, and you watch as a smoky substance begins to fill the device. And he takes one of the hoses and takes a long draw of it.
I'll do some poo-poo.
And he gestures for the group of you to partake in some of the hosing.
I pull out one of my
Absolutely.
jars of goo and set it down in front of him and say, "Eat, feel good." And then
And he offers you a hose and says,
Breathe, feel good.
and he takes a little bit of the goo.
I stick out like a little thing for for him to put the smoke in.
Into your exhaust.
Yeah, and then you can see my little jar like fill up with smoke.
yeah, like in your little dome, you have smoke
Yeah.
around you,
Yeah.
floating around
Hot
it.
boxing.
And he kind of lets out the same deep laughter.
Novian, funny little critter.
And he lets out another long draw.
So you wish Agricorp little bug. Difficult, but we know little bug.
Also, have you ever heard of someone called Maltesa?
Listen.
No,
Thinking
no,
of
listen.
oh, Millicent's the chick. Yeah,
Millicent.
the other.
Yeah, that's the one. Sorry.
He puts down his hose.
Me heard name. You know name?
We have reason to believe she sold us out.
Millicent may be enemy. We don't know.
She job sold you?
Maybe.
Betray? Vinny job.
Betray.
Maybe.
Betray Vinny job.
Betray Vinny job. Me hate name now.
Can you tell us anything about them?
He takes another long draw.
Close to Agricorp. Petitions Agricorp for job law.
And he kind of raises his hands to try to, like, emphatically say,
Agricorp depend her for better law. Make sense?
Yeah.
If bad name, no, you, Vinny job, break Agricorp. Bad name, maybe, no like, and betray Vinny job.
Well, that's kind of fucked up of Vinny.
He kind of shrugs.
Vinny kinda fuck up.
Yeah.
How you get, little bug? And why you wish me talk?
Vinny said you help.
Mm-hmm. I know, Vinny, no. I know. Yes. Vinny, no, I know. Agricorp. Building. Me work. Agricorp. Help. So. Me. No thing. Agricorp about.
You know
What
where
you
the
need
bees are?
to know.
How to get in?
And how to get out.
Undetected.
He thinks for a moment, just kind of letting out the same guttural groans that you've come to think of as a thinking noise.
Entry Agricorp. Trick E. Need badge ID for first door. Yes. Many worker go in and out first door.
And he kind of pantomimes holding up an ID badge.
Badge. Badge. Badge. Badge. First door easy if badge. Yes.
Yes.
Two door. Two door tricky. Two door.
And he pantomimes opening his eyelid open.
Me word not have. But read eyeball. Open door. Me no enter two door. Eyeball no approve. Understand?
We need approved eyeball.
Or
do you know for sure that that's where the bees
fingertip.
are?
He lowers his hand, showing off his fingertip.
Yes. Yes. Plant and animals two door. So
Question. Bad name betray us Vinny job. Need new biometric.
Eyeballs, fingertips.
Us.
Eyeballs, fingertips, compromised.
Oh, bad name betray. Yes. Yes. Well.
And he kind of starts to laugh. And he laughs a little deeper, to where the group of you don't necessarily know if you should laugh.
Now I know. Vinny send you. Now I know, motherfuck.
Vinny weird.
He laughs again.
Petrus.
And he slaps his chest.
Owes Vinny old favor. He now cash favor with you.
And he points to the group of you.
I can do first door for you. But Petrus no do two door. Not because no want to, because cannot.
And he shrugs.
That is good enough for us, Petrus.
If you figure out two door, Petrus figure out one door. You be mulch.
And he kind of raises his hands up to the sky.
I think he's reaching for a hug, so I get closer with my arms extended.
And he just kind of looks down at you. He doesn't deny you, but he doesn't accept you. He just looks.
I slowly enclose my arms just to see if he's gonna say anything.
He pats your
instead
head.
of using two little tentacles this time, I shoot out multiple tentacles and create 2 giant stumps out of goo and smash them on the ground and say, "Petrus good. Petrus friend."
He laughs. He laughs deeply.
Thank. Yes. Group you be mulch for 1 door. You smell good. Lucky. For you smell good.
We're gonna need some more fertilizer.
And he takes a long draw of manure smoke.
Smell good.
Manure smoke.
Is it genuine manure? Or
Oh
it
yes,
just looks
yeah.
like...
No, it's shit.
Oh hell yeah!
We all just were like, "Yeah, sure."
But you all are getting a little buzzed from it, so I mean.
Yeah, I'm in.
Yeah, it makes sense.
There's something in there.
And he begins to nod his head.
You, Vinny, tell. Deal is done. No more favors.
Yeah, we'll tell them.
Good.
Thank you for your generosity.
When you need 1 door.
Well, we gotta make a plan first.
Petrus do mulch shipment at end of day every.
Kind of opens his hands.
So please keep this, remember, for 1 door.
How much time do you need to prep?
He kind of shakes his head.
No prep, throw you manure.
Can you
should
help us
we-
also get out?
Mulch, bring to mulch. He struggles for a word.
Palace. So, no need. You go to Mulch Palace.
Did I understand what that
one
means?
Big room only Mulch. No suspicion, only Mulch.
Oh, behind door 1.
Just wait. Little time for AgriCorp to leave. Human no like Mulch, so they stay no. But you on own to get 2 doors.
They don't know what they're missing, and I take a long drag of hookah.
He laughs deeply.
It's true.
Can you help us get out?
He thinks deeply for almost a full minute of him just going,
Problem. Mulch go in only. Mulch go no out.
Right.
So help out.
He's on our own.
And Petrus will think, but right now, Petrus no.
Come on, guys. We had just escaped from Supermax security prison. We got this.
Do you is there a way for you to leave your mulch delivery vehicle so we could take it when we leave? If and when we get out?
he thinks again for another minute.
We owe you a favor. If we get
When you say that, his His mandibles kind of twitch a little bit.
Favor and good. I leave mulch vehicle pretend accident. Not accident.
He kind of leans in.
Purpose.
Yeah.
And
And Vinny friend. Petra's old favor.
yes, Vinny friend will we all favor. And I ask him, how do we what's the best way to contact you when we are ready?
Come. Petra's be here. Come.
Okay, so just come back here whenever we get out.
Petra's be working.
Okay.
Sounds good. Thank you, Petrus.
We put you in mulch.
Maybe we pretend that we fix broken machine and bring back.
No, he's referring to when we're ready to go in as well.
Oh, okay.
Like just come over.
Oh. Petra's see. Yes, both. Come.
Sounds great.
Good luck. No,
I'm looking
get
around
caught.
the crew if they have any questions.
Not me,
No.
Jeff.
I'm good. I think this is good. This was a good one.
And with that, you watch as kind of like, again, like a horse. He rises up, standing back to his full height and putting down the hose and slowly clops over to the door. And
How fucked up am I from smoking shit?
it's not too bad. It's like hookah. Like,
Gotcha.
You got a buzz.
it's just like a kind of a buzz, but
Yeah.
you aren't really like fucked up necessarily.
You just
What
hit it
kind
down.
of is there a way to know what kind of shit we just smoked? Like, was it their shit? Like,
I would let you roll a nature check. I think there's one of those.
I'm just
but-
curious because like I want to give him shit as a thank you after the job, and I don't want to
I
like
know what
insult
kind of
him.
shit to get, you know?
Yeah,
Exactly.
I'm rolling nature right now. I'm sure maybe Vinny might know what kind of shit they smoke. What kind of shit they smoke.
I don't even know with this check how you would be able to deduce this.
You're the DM. You told me
I
to roll.
know. I'm realizing while you're rolling it, like, what could you possibly use to?
Whispers of pine, you know.
They recently ate a blueberry.
You have a feel. This is what I'll give you. As y'all are walking out and you watch him walk out, all you're able to kind of put together is that this is the manure of some kind of like quadruped ungulate. As you watch him walk for the door on his forelegs.
Guys, what if we find out that this is actually just like a cow ate some weed and shit it out, and that's what he's been smoking?
Hell yeah.
I think it was his shit.
Someone make it, dude.
Oh my god, I hope it wasn't his shit, bro. That'd be so crazy. This is by far the craziest like roll I've ever fucking rolled. Is what kind of shit did I just smoke?
Welcome to Starfinder. He opens the door for you and says,
We now quiet about.
and he kind of winks one of his eyes.
Yeah, utmost discretion.
Yeah.
And he says loudly,
So, those are the mulch we have.
and when the group of you look around, it is only his workers at the warehouse hauling manure and mulch.
Agricorp spies are everywhere.
And he walks with y'all to the front of the building and just kind of gives you a pleasant farewell as the human takes his seat again at the front desk and just kind of sits there in his chair watching y'all as you stand in the lobby.
As he's about to step away from us, because I am curious, I ask him, that was really good. Where could I find some of that?
And he looks at you. I don't know if you can see his two eyes in that picture, but they're kind of small. And you can hear his two, like, kind of flappy mandibles kind of slap against each other in a really low vibration. Not quite a laugh, maybe a giggle, as he says,
Come back.
Come back. Thank you.
And then he walks out the door.
Where do you get that?
Go,
Did he
go
just
come
imply
back.
again that it's his shit?
Yeah, I think so.
No.
I mean, if we could smoke my own shit, I'd do it. Okay, I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, it's free. Oh fuck! Did I just smoke yourself shit? Oh my god.
I mean,
Alright.
we got the buzz. There's no negative side effects to this, right?
No, yeah. Me being Chris, I might have to give him my own shit as a smoking gift. But I'm nervous that my shit's gonna be bad.
Yeah. That might be a social faux pas.
Yeah. Fuck.
Smoke's too dry, so Splarn did not smoke. And also, it wouldn't even work because it would just absorb into liquid. Yeah. I think I'd need a liquid.
We all present our own shit for him to smoke.
I mean, I did give him a jar of goo.
Dude, if it was a contest.
I did hand him
Oh
a jar
my
of goo
God.
that he currently has.
Dude, we might have some really good shit, literally, and then we are his supplier. No.
That's our favorite supply of shit.
Yeah. He likes the mix of alien races shit.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my god.
He's like, oh dude, you're never getting this anywhere else.
Oh, I love D&D. Jesus Christ.
It's not D&D, Starfinder.
You're right.
And,
I guess
It's not
I guess we go
happening,
back.
D&D.
And so yeah, the group of you are now in the lobby of the building, and you can decide how you'd like to move forward.
Is the human at the front desk watching us intently, or is he just
Now,
okay?
Did Vinny give us the address to the other lady?
yes,
Okay.
Okay, I think we should go spy on Millicent, not confront her yet.
Yeah, we don't really need to talk to her, right? We have all the information we kind of
Well,
need.
If we
Can
try
we
to talk
send
to
one
her,
of
them- We don't
it's gonna come to something violent because she's gonna try to get guards or whatever. Something.
Yeah, I don't want to raise suspicion and then all of a sudden, yeah, exactly. What you just said.
I do think we should confront Vinny and ask him why he would send us to Millicent first, knowing she's got ties to AgriCorp.
Once again, that's why he did it, right? I mean, I'm assuming and it was a contact that was given to him to use, right?
Yeah, and and in this situation, before we got flashed, what would the benefit of us talking to Petrus have been? Because our current benefit is that he's going to get us in AgriCorp, right? I guess that would have been the same part before.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
why
yeah,
were
the
we
mission.
talking to Millicent?
That's what I want to
Two?
know.
Maybe she's
Well,
door two.
we still don't know how to get through door 2. We don't know how to get out.
Yeah, she could have been our connection to door 2.
And maybe we
Okay,
didn't even
okay.
talk to Petrus because he knew he would help.
Right.
So,
Well, Petrus
what if? Go ahead.
I was just gonna say Petrus would have gotten us into the AgriCorp as a building as a whole, and then she would have taken care of door 2. That's why we needed both.
Maybe we can spy on her, get some dirt, and blackmail her into us helping, because we know she's not going to just help us if we don't have leverage.
No,
Yeah,
we
she
definitely
evidently-
spy on her in general, anyways. Just to,
Yeah, and the assumption is that somebody else got to her first, one of the other supposed groups, and made a deal with her. Doesn't mean she's completely against us. She just took advantage of a sweet deal maybe, and so that we can lose. Yeah, and so good for her. Didn't work. It worked for a little bit, but here we are again. I mean, I think once we spy, we'll have a better idea of how to handle her in a way, maybe, hopefully, to get her help. I don't know.
We definitely have to do something about the eyeball situation too.
I mean, we can't just go plucking eyeballs off. It's not going to be any eyeball, right?
just go pluck an eyeball.
Yeah, I'm sure it won't be just any eyeball.
And I think that let's end a little bit early because it's just a good stopping point.
Yeah.
And we can pick up next time on how y'all want to move forward.
I'm just saying, Splarn can naturally hold an eyeball and it'll look like one of his eyeballs just on his
Oh,
Good move.
Yeah,
another protrusion with an eyeball on it. So.
We should take Millicent's eyeballs.
I was gonna say if Millicent blackballed us or blackmailed us and got us into prison, like we might have to kill her and use her eyeball.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but let's find out first.
No, yeah. I'm just saying, like,
let's not black dragons it. Okay?
Nah, I'm with
No,
the
it's
captain
not-
on this.
yeah, it's not black dragoning it. It's she black
He sent us to
us.
space jail.
Yeah, level 4.
Yeah, but it's more important to get out of there and off the planet than anything else, right? Get the stuff, get off the planet. That's the main.
Yeah, exactly. So
But-
if we
he
kill
can
her,
also,
go ahead.
he could like if we're interrogating her, we can also get details on the other crew.
Yeah, I definitely like Flint. Definitely wants to know that.
Well-
Like,
Yeah.
put him on the list, right?
Also, she won't die from losing an eyeball.
Or two.
Whoa.
Yeah, but like we'd have to restrain. Like she can't interfere with anything we're doing. So
Well,
what do
yeah,
we-
we're gonna restrain her, take her eyeball.
Well,
And
this
that
doesn't work
day-
at all.
Because we don't want her just
Or-
running to the Agricorp with one eye.
No, yeah. I
basically
mean,
both.
okay, so we have to kill her, is what you're saying. Okay, Dr.
I'm
Splorn.
just saying,
has-
like, let's do the
No.
deal, and then maybe
We
on the
can
way
remove
out,
both eyeballs,
once we're
just
out.
so she can't just immediately go run and ask for help. She won't be able to get there easily.
Oh Lord.
I mean, this is a sci-fi world. There's got to be a way to like safely remove and re-implant the eyeball, right?
The doctor could do that.
Yeah, Dr. Spline's all over it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dr. Splorn can put one of his eyeballs in her and replaces with hers.
I would guarantee there's cybernetic eyeballs all over the place. Doesn't Scoops have? No, he has like a visor
Yeah, it's like a
lens.
little lens.
But they have they 100% have implants that you can get. So
Yeah.
we can take both of her eyes, get
Yeah,
one out
yeah.
of it. She'll get cyber
Yeah.
eyes. It's fine.
Yeah, we spy on
We'll,
her a little bit.
we'll
talk to
physically
Vinny, maybe
flash
Vinny
her
knows
because
some
we take her
stuff.
eyes.
Unless we find out that she's a huge piece of shit and we just want to kill her.
Yes,
I mean, she did
It's always
send
on
us
the
to
table.
space jail.
she did take us to space jail.
Space jail.
Yeah, we were
Presumably.
there for 9 whole days.
It's a long time.
I'm
I
sure,
had to
I'm
kill
sure
a
she
guy.
slept just fine.
We only remember 2 of them, but we were there for 9. Okay.
I had to kill that poor guard.
You know
Yeah.
his family's name.
Yeah. That shit hurt.
We lost stress because of it.
I like how you
He
learned
made us do
his
that.
family's name in 9 days and everything.
We know anything about Drez.
Yeah. And he's been there this whole time.
This one's for
longer than
Grizz.
us. Perfect. That sounds
Technically,
about right.
Drez died because of us.
Well,
Yeah,
no,
he'd
he
still
died
be
because he
alive.
sucks ass at fighting.
He didn't have his equipment. You can't blame him.
I mean, at one point, Splarn was doing better at fighting. That's sad.
Oh no.
This is a good session. Well, was he, David? Was he always going to be just chill with us, Petrus?
Depending on how y'all handled it, yeah. The main thing that I wanted to go through with him is just showing y'all and seeing
Him smoking shit.
that and just like having to deal with like quote unquote like aliens.
Yeah, you nailed his speech pattern.
Yeah, that was awesome.
I love it. The more
Yeah.
that, the better.
And just how it might be complicated. Like he was friendly, but like how easily like a conversation can spiral out of control.
Yeah.
And I think that like Splarn did a good job with like society checks and whatnot. Just like check and make sure like, is this going okay? It's like,
Should
Oh, yeah.
I be
but
worried?
he was pretty amenable. So
Epico.
Epico.
It was a good night. Good
Alright.
session.
Stop.
good sesh.